Hey y'all, back on the trail. Just left Clingmans Dome, and just so you know, the Mountains to Sea Trail also starts there at Clingmans Dome. So the sign says Appalachian Trail, Mountains to Sea Trail. Brings back memories watching my daughter Tara's Mountains to Sea Trail FKT. And she started up there. So exciting. But it's a beautiful day. It's warm today, but it is so nice. We got a ride from Gatlinburg with Baptist Church. Gives free shuttle rides. And then they'll be down at Newfound Gap giving out trail magic today as well. So that is so nice of them to do that. It's just, you know, people putting that much money and time and effort into helping us hikers out is so appreciative. We also met a couple up at Clingmans Dome. The husband has dreamed about hiking the Appalachian Trail for, I guess, years. He's followed Dixie, and he's following Taylor now. But it was fun to meet them and everything. So, beautiful stretch of the woods here. The smell is amazing, and we were noticing on the way up that how much everything has greened up, even in 1 day, 1-0 day, how much the trees have greened up. So spring is here in the mountains of Tennessee and North Carolina. All right, I'm gonna put you away for now, and I'll see you in a little bit. Bye all. But isn't this beautiful? We are so lucky today. The weather is beautiful. I'm in shorts and a short sleeve shirt, and so far, well, not counting the half mile back up to Clingmans Dome, but so lucky that we've been going downhill most of today. No uphill yet, except for that one half mile. I'm sure we'll get uphill at some point. There's no day that does not include at least 2 uphills. That's okay. It's just part of the trail, part of life. Uphills and downhills. To really be careful on these rocks, because you never know when one is going to kind of twist the wrong way, or your foot's going to hit it the wrong way or something and be a problem. I was taking a step down and thought I was at the bottom, and I wasn't, and hurt my knee a little bit, but it's okay. All is good. Okay. Go this way. Ugh. So I don't know if everybody knows watching this channel, or I forget if I've mentioned it before, but in the Great Smoky Mountains, there's some restrictions that you must follow. For instance, you cannot camp. You cannot camp anywhere but a shelter. It used to be where the shelters, you had to stay in the shelter, and then if there was no more space in the shelter, then you could camp outside. But since COVID happened, then now they allow camping or tenting or hammocking just outside the shelter. You can't go, you know, a mile in or something like that from the shelter. You actually have to camp around the shelter. So that's helpful, especially this time of year when there's a lot of people and bad weather may roll in and you want to either stay in a shelter or stay in a shelter is helpful, you know, because you stay dry. It's not, you know, not everybody enjoys staying in a shelter because, you know, you're virtually sleeping with strangers and, and everybody has their own way of sleeping, snoring and tossing and turning and, you know, other things, smoking and things like that. And the other restriction, one of the other restrictions is that you can't have pets in the Great Smoky Mountains. So if you're hiking with your pet, your dog, any pet, then you have to board them or skip that section. Skip the Great Smoky Mountains if you don't want to board your pet, because they don't allow anything but the typical, you know, bears and deer and the animals that live here. They don't allow pets in the Great Smoky Mountains here. Sip. So if you're a pet lover, then, you know, you just have to, and you're hiking with your pet, you need to have them in a boarding facility. I'm not sure. I mean, I can't imagine that they do that with service animals, but I don't really know. I'm not hiking with a pet, so I didn't really look into the restrictions. I just know the basics. All right, so I'm gonna put away the camera because I'm going down some big steps here and I need to use 2 hiking poles and concentrate a little bit more than I am. So I will talk with you all later. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for hiking with me. Getting close to the shelter. I'm going to tell you that climb from Newfound Gap is a climb. I mean, it's just a lot of rocks. It's a constant up. I don't know how people are climbing that with their children. Oh, it's hard enough with me in a 30-pound pack, but dragging kids along. But it looks like we've reached the top here. And if I listen to Far Out app, it says we're 0.2 miles from the shelter. which I will be happy to get to and set up my tent and eat my dinner and just sit down and relax. Whew. I think today, I'll have to look it up to be sure, but I want to say it was, let's see, like something like 11 or 12 miles. So I'll look it up when I get to camp. I hear voices. Maybe that means I'm getting close. Whew. Then tomorrow, Charlie's Bunion is coming up, and we'll get to that in the morning. It's gonna be a beautiful view, I think. At least that's what I've heard and I've seen on other videos. So we'll see how many of those people that were at the bottom of Newfound Gap actually come up to the shelter tonight. So I guess some of them were thinking about going back into Gatlinburg. I'm glad we didn't, even though that climb was something. Let's just get started earlier, get out, get more miles in, and try to get this Smokies done before too much of this bad weather hits. Oh, my shoe's becoming untied. All right. You see these rocks? There's a lot of down today, like meaning going down, but then we meet up for it coming out of Newfound. Oh, look at that tree over there. That's an old one. It's like the roots are coming out of the ground. Huh. Oh. This shelter's supposed to have a view of Cherokee, North Carolina. I've driven past Cherokee or through Cherokee once, and so it'd be interesting to see it from up here. Oh, I see a sign. Probably means the shelter's up here. My knees need a break. Ate more today. Good news. So today I had cheese and crackers. What else did I have? Bevita cookie. I had a Snickers bar. And I had something else. That was good. All right, let's see here. What does this say? Icewater Spring Shelter, 0.2. Okay, only 2.2 miles. Whew. What else did I have today? I had some chips, but I was proud of myself for eating more. Oh. All right. 0.2 miles doesn't seem very far until you have to walk it after you've walked 11 miles or 12 miles. And wow, look how dense this is in here. You know what? I'm gonna check my far out app, make sure I'm headed toward the shelter. So I only see, it shouldn't be a blaze there.
Well, hello everybody. I am here in my tent. I think we're at the Icewater Shelter, and it was a good day of hiking. It's temperature is dropping, so climb in my bed at 7 o'clock and into my warm, dry clothes. And then it was a good day. A lot of down to start off with. We had to climb up to the top of Clingmans Dome again, which is a half mile up, and then you walk down, and it's about 7 miles to what's it called? Newfound Gap, where we sat for a while and relaxed, and then you go right back up the mountain again, and it takes a long time to climb up there. It's got rocks and everything, but the climb felt good. I think I finally might have some hiker legs. Definitely tired at the end of the day, but feel good when I'm climbing. And then we got here to the shelter, and there's a lot of people here. Not enough tenting spaces for everybody. The shelter is full. So set up my tent in a place best that I could find, as close to level as possible. And I'm gonna go to bed. The one thing that I would probably change is, when we got off, when we a couple days ago when we got off. We hiked from the Double Spring Shelter 3-point-something miles up to Clingmans Dome. Really what we should have done, I think, my opinion, is continued on to New Found Gap, finish that section, and then today we should have gone from Newfound Gap to wherever the next, shelter would have been, between 10 and 11 miles out, whatever that would have been. It would have been a better choice, but, you live and learn, and definitely something to hang on to for the next time. The positives for today was it was a beautiful day to hike. We got a free shuttle from Gatlinburg from a Baptist church, Sevierville Baptist Church. That is, they don't even take donations, so that was so nice. But overall, great day, great people, and it's getting really dark, so I am going to turn this off because I'm sure you can barely see me, and we will talk again tomorrow. Bye all.